So I'd offer that CIOs can't lead business strategy by driving a technology in search of a business problem to solve. And I see this sometimes driven from the board and other leaders. Go do AI. We need to be on this, all over this, because it's the hottest buzz. So what's the problem we're trying to solve? How can we apply this tool amongst others? Also, CIOs can't drive initiatives solo, even when leadership suggests they go do AI. The leadership team needs to set key objectives around improving customer experience, speed of execution, quality of service, quality of product, efficiency. And then the CIO can partner with the business leaders to ideate and run those proof of concepts that Pete and I talked about, mitigate risk and prove those out. How can we leverage AI in those business objectives? Also, since AI is such a new technology for all of us, it's nascent still. You may get better results leveraging outside partners to help with the ideation or conduction of those early proof of concepts, even again, if it's just to jumpstart your firm's AI journey. Sometimes that's the hardest part, is getting started. And then you need to set the expectation of leadership that you're going to run a series of proof of concepts and fail fast, learn and move forward. That your first few experiments can't be expected to revolutionize the business. That said, we have to recognize that almost every industry that is going to be disrupted. So, like I mentioned, you want to be the disruptor, not the disruptee. So, Pete, take us home with your hallmark closing thoughts on this.
Thanks. I'll say this, that most people will read about it. A lot of people will talk about it. Few people will try it. And I encourage you, and exactly what you said is, go try. And you may have a capital budget that you can go try something with that's just kind of like below the radar. You're not held that accountable for. You may be a small, medium business that you don't have anything. But and I'll say go try. And so for the small, medium business, it is going to go to seminars. It's going to go to product demonstrations. It's going to go to those type things as to what you need to go do to set with it. And then go play with the free trials and things like that and see what you can come up with. The larger ones is going to be more of, we're going to do formal prototypes along the way and go do it and learn and fast forward and drop it and so forth in areas where we think we've got an ROI to go do it. You're not going to just do this happenstance and go do it, but you're going to be chasing the ROIs along the way. So go do it in that area and you will learn. And it's tremendous. And the learnings aren't all going to be about the technology. It's going to be about what you need to go implement it. It's going to need to be that once you have a little something interaction with your customers, you think it's a good idea and they don't really give a darn about it, right? You're going to learn how this thing can play inside your organization. And then from that point, you'll be able to start having a step to move forward. And I'll give you a real simple example. Back at Friendly's before the pandemic, because I came from hotels, I kind of said we need to get into this thing called off-premise dining, delivery. And delivery is hot now and everyone understands it, and it's kind of going out of favor because it's so expensive and lives are going back to normal. And so, but anyway, we said we're going to go do it. And I got the technology to weave it in was relatively easy. And I had a point of sale person that was really good. She got it in. The fight was changing the habits of the organization. You know, hey, we got a good idea that we can lower labor on the contact center, Pete Gibson says. And the head of the contact center says, I don't want you touching my labor. And my people at the contact center says, I don't want you doing it. So you got to know how you got to get this stuff implemented, because it will fail miserably if you have the best labor-saving AI tool, but they don't really want it. So I encourage you just to get in, do the prototypes, and try and show, and you will learn different things along the way. And you'll be surprised. A lot of people will read about it. A lot of people will see products. No one will really just try it for a day or so to get their learnings and understand it. And when you do that, the learnings are invaluable to your success.